Now, recently, we got a confirmation for a game called Project Slayers 2. Now, you've seen the title of this video, so you already know my personal opinion on it. If you have been keeping up with this game, which you probably haven't because Project Slayers has been talked about for a very long time, Project Slayers is basically a Demon Slayer game and the only one on the platform. Now, the creator of this game called Uop, he's the person who made it, and he recently announced that he's making a game called Project Slayers 2. So if you're wondering the same question that I was wondering like 30 minutes ago, what is Project Slayers 2 going to be about and why do they need to make a Project Slayers 2? I still don't really know the answer to it, but OOP actually did provide this announcement that I'm going to read off here. I've been working on 2 projects, one of which is Project Slayers 2, and I know this contradicts my previous statement of not having enough time to work on the game, but I have been working on these on my free time with no pressure. If we find a way, we will transfer some stuff from Project Slayers 1 to 2. I can't give an estimate on the next time you guys will see more of Project Slayers 2, but I will show as much of it as I can when the time comes. As for the other project, it has more progress and much more content, and I plan on making it public sometime next month. I hope you guys understand that this is the only way I could continue working on Project Slayers. So some key things to take away from this announcement is that he's been working on 2 projects. One of them is going to be releasing next month. The one that's releasing next month is not going to be Project Slayers 2, and this is the only way he could continue working on Project Slayers. So from those takeaways, he also linked the video to Project Slayers 2 official customization teaser, and I kid you not, I personally think that this teaser or video was actually just like unnecessary, kind of just a waste of time. And I would rather like imagine he just answers some questions inside this video instead of like showing off the customization for a game. I don't even see how people would look at a customization screen and get hype. The main thing that I want to take away is what is Project Slayers 1 then, like what's going to happen to all the progression and stuff that people actually did inside Project Slayers 1. And nobody knows the answer to this. He did say that some stuff will carry over, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to carry over like everybody's levels, data, and all the bosses that you grinded inside Project Slayers 1 all the way over to Project Slayers 2. And if you actually were to look at Project Slayers, the game still has like around 4,000 players. Now you may be asking yourself how. I don't know too, but the game does actually still have a player base. So those 4,000 players who have been consistently playing the game, and even some players who also reached like, I think level 225 is the cap, but just a lot of levels inside Project Slayers, they're now going to have to kind of redo everything inside Project Slayers 2. And Project Slayers 2, so far from what's shown to us, literally looks exactly like Project Slayers 1. Even the customization stance for the characters look exactly the same. Like now, I'm pretty sure like him making Project Slayers 2 doesn't mean that it's going to be a complete revamp of the game. And I'm trying to actually be fair to the developer because at the end of the day, it is still his idea, his game. He can do whatever he wants with it. It's just so unnecessary because like, what was the whole point of Project Slayers 1 then? Most of the stuff that's going to carry over is probably just going to be like your transactions. So if you spent money on like some of the game passes, those things will probably be carried over. But what about the progression? And if you are to actually come look at this video, you can see the dislike ratio for this has 4,000 likes compared to 1,000 dislikes. Now this isn't even that bad of a ratio, but you know how rare it is to actually get dislikes on your video. Mind you, dislikes are supposed to be hidden on the platform, so yeah, this is honestly crazy. 1,000 dislikes, and every single comment has so far just been the same thing that I'm kind of asking inside this video. What is going to happen to the people or progression that people actually played? Just like this person. He said, so let me break this down. We're waiting months in complete silence to get a message that had a release date of some sort, #2024, just for that to be a customization teaser of a game that probably isn't coming out till 2026. That's probably true. And then this guy said, why don't you just do a re-release of Project Slayers 1? You're going to screw a lot of people who spent money on the game, who wasted their time on the game, and you could reset our levels. Now, I personally don't agree with this because like resetting your levels would would it be worse? I don't know. You could probably put those two on the same level because he's basically doing that with Project Slayers 2. And this person said, 9.37 months for a customization trailer, 3 fire emojis. So I guess 9 months or even 10 months is what we had to wait for any announcement on Project Slayers, and it is going to be a second game so that you can redo everything you've done inside the first game, with the promises of the game having better performance, better gameplay, funner, and updates coming out faster. Now, we haven't seen any of this yet, so I'm not going to, like, I guess, hate that much, but I will give my opinion, and this is honestly crazy. As somebody who doesn't play Project Slayers, my heart goes out to the people who do decide to play Project Slayers. Every single comment for this has just, like, been hate. Like nobody has shown love for it. Why don't you just update the first one? Did the file get corrupted or something? Please answer. And somebody said the code for the game was really bad and unoptimized, so he'd rather remake the game than fixing it. So yeah, honestly, I really don't know other people's takes on this. I'm gonna keep this video short, but yeah, if you did enjoy this video, feel free to like and subscribe. And would you play Project Slayers too? Like really?